What about others? No response. Great. I hope everyone understood and they have practiced, because I didn't get any response. Only one person only given the response. I'm not sure about others. So let's get started for today. Today I'm going to cover like user management. Yesterday I already said I created some user also, and I added those users to group. So that's how to use like manage those particular user, how to create, how to edit, how to add user. So this kind of things today I'll be sharing. And yesterday I missed something, like not that is not really important, but still you should know. So I'll be covering that one also. Let me create one test folder. Inside that we'll be doing whatever file and folder creation. Okay, we want. I'll say create one test folder. I'll go to test folder. Okay. Here I'll be creating one file, maybe SAM file. Okay. If
So I'm
I'm
not able
doing,
to see your screen.
oh, sorry. I didn't share my screen itself. Now good, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So what I did, I just created one directory. Under that, I went to that directory and I just created one file, because I'll be dealing with file permission few things. So which I didn't cover yesterday. So I'm covering today. So here, can anyone tell me what are the permissions available for this particular SAM file? Anyone remember these things?
Yeah,
Six
it's
four
Owner,
four.
group, and others.
Yeah. And owner, what permission he got?
Read and
Read
write.
it.
Read, write, and this group and this other.
Only read. Only read.
Okay. So now here one thing, if we want to give full permission to this SAM file, then what will be the command? Can anyone tell me? Full permission for everyone.
755.
777.
777.
Yeah, if I want to give full permission to all means 777. If I want to give only owner full permission means 7, and then 55 whatever we want to give, like this. So suppose this one is done. Okay. Now you can see, oh sorry, let's happen L. You can see it is full permission. Everyone got read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. Okay. Suppose now I want to give full permission, read, write, executive owner. Okay, fine. But I want to give read, write permission to group and read permission to others. So how to give that? That is one way we have given this like 777 we denoted. There is another way also we can give. We can give ch mode. What I want to give user means you. Okay, we can use you. What kind of permission we want to give user? Read, write, execute, right? Read, write, execute. Okay, comma. For group means G. What kind of permission I want to give? Read and execute, comma. For others means O, plus. What kind of permission I want to give? Only read. And for which file? SAM file. Now if I am doing ls-l, oh, it didn't change. It should change. Okay, it is already there. That's why I need to remove something. Okay, let's try to remove it. I say let it this one here. What I want to remove? I want to remove right. And here what I want to remove? Mm, wx, right? Let's try it. Yeah. Why? Because plus means it will add. It was already there. That's what. There is nothing reflected over here. Here what I did, I just did the correction by removing. Plus means adding, minus means removing. Got it right? We can use this way, but the better is this octal method, this numeric method. Okay, this is another method. You can remember these things also. User means you, group means G, O means other. So it is really understandable. Good, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So today I'll be starting with user management. Okay, you already knows like what is user, and here I'll be explaining why we need users and why we need multiple users. There are a lot of advantages and disadvantages are there for user. So user, you already know, if I have application, maybe that application is managing by maybe 10 users. Okay, so I have to manage those users, how those user will be accessing the things, and also I want to track the things of each and every user. It is not like 10 users are all are same. 10 users will have different their perspective. They can run their different command. How do I track those things? So to track all the things we need multiple users, not one user. One application is one user, no. We need one application. Okay, let it be multiple user. Login, and I want to track all the things who is doing what. Okay, so here first thing, why we need multiple users. First is isolation. Each user has its own home directory and files. Okay, preventing unauthorized access. It means like if my account is there, in my account no one should be able to access. Okay, in my user I will only able to access, and I will only able to manage all the stuffs under my users. Okay, users cannot access modify other users file unless explicitly granted permission. So what it is telling, one user cannot use or modify other users files unless we are giving the correct permission. Okay, next is permission. Mm, okay, next is permissions. I already explained from yesterday what is permission, how to assign the permission, what kind of permissions are available. So this is that is the thing. Different users can have different permissions on the file and directories, enhancing security. For instance, only root user can install system wide software and modify critical system files. I already explained like root is the administrator account for Linux operating system. It means he has full access to each and every file, total file folders, you can say total server. Okay, next, access control. We can lock and unlock the user also by limiting the access, because this is like if I am giving full access to some new guy who doesn't know about the whole applications and stuffs, he may delete something. So that's what we can restrict. But we can restrict that particular user what he can do. Okay, but if we are having only one account in one application, it means that new guy also will come with that full access, where that account where full access is available. Might be he can delete or he can remove or he can edit something without knowing full thing about the application. So that's what we should control, which user can have which access. That's what we need multiple users. Audit trails, this one I told like we need to track the things who is doing what. So we can do that thing also by if we have multiple users. Otherwise for one user it is very hectic to identify all those things, track the things who is changing what. Because if it is one user means everyone is accessing the same user. We can do process management also. Each user's process is run with that user's permission. Okay, whatever user will have the permission, the same with that same permission process also will run. So if I am having less access, less permission, then my process also will run on that less permission only, so that it will be segregate the thing. Okay. Separation of duties. Different user will have different work. They can be doing the different task also. So that is also we can assign. Service accounts. Separate user accounts can be created for running specific services and application. So it is not like my application will run on every user's permission. No, we can assign some like separate user for application run, process run. That also can be done through multiple users only if I am having multiple users. Resource allocation. We can assign the CPU memory as per the user requirement also. So till here, good, right? Why we need multiple users? There are a lot of other options are there, but I have just taken these things. There are more options are there. Okay. Now I'll be creating the user. Okay. First, I'll check my user is available or not. I'll create what user? I'll create one like happy user. Okay. I say check happy ID happy. What it is telling? No such user. It means this happy user is not available right now. Okay, in this server. Now, how to create that happy user? I'll say user add. The command is user add. Okay, user add, and what user I want to create? I said create happy user. Once I have done this, now I'll use upper arrow and I'll try to execute the same command id happy. Now, can you see this? It means it is giving some information. It means that user is available in my server. Okay. What is this? Each and every user, whenever I'll be creating user, there will be have UID, means user ID or owner ID, GID means group ID, and which groups that particular user is having part of. Okay. Now this is the owner. This what is this group? This group is called primary group. Okay, primary group in the sense whenever you will create your account, that time one group will create by default, that is called primary group, and there is another concept called secondary group. You all remember, right? Yesterday I have created one application group by my own, that is called secondary group, because that is not created during creation of user, that is created by me on the later time. Clear, right? If I am creating one user by default, one user ID will create, one group ID will create. Okay, remember this. Now once I executed this thing, as I said previously, Linux is storing each and everything on the file, right? So it means this happy user information also storing somewhere. What is that path? That path is called etc passwd. So to open that particular file, what is the command? Cat etc passwd. Now I'll come see if I'm keep adding my user, it will be on only. So can you see this? I said like happy users are created with 1001 UID, 1001 GID. This is home directory, this is shell, and this is password like encoded or hash mode, you can say encrypted method. Okay. So two things here. How to create a user? I can create user as a command. How to know like user information? I need to come to etc passwd file, and here I'll make all the information related to user. Till right or any doubt?
Let's say we have multiple users.
Yeah.
So, can we only just find users only? You not entire thing.
Okay. Only users.
Only users only we can look like we can have a look only for the users.
Yeah, you do ID and that username, you'll get it.
No.
Here,
If it is like we don't know the name, username.
okay. Then it will come to this file.
Yeah, without coming to this, like we don't want the entire full extent of the whole data, right? Like we don't want to see the whole data, just want to see the user's name, user's ID and user's name.
All the users created are actually stored in this file. So you have
Yeah.
to come here to see.
Yeah.
There is no other way.
Oh,
If you don't know the username, then you cannot find. You have to come to this particular file.
okay, but in the other way, like we can have a look at all the files, right? Like and we can get the detail of all the files. Like that, you cannot find the details of all the users.
See, that's what I'm telling. You can see. Okay. You don't know the username also, right?
Yeah.
Then you have to
Like,
come.
can we have a list of all the users? Like we have these many users.
There is a command that is, but you have to come to this file. From this file, you can extract it. Without this file, you cannot.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go to that slide. Now, here by default, what are the things it got created? Where it is? Let me clear this. Okay. Now here, if I want to grep it, I can grep only for happy. Okay, it gave me only happy. And let me clear the. So in this file, I just took the happy users details. I don't want other user details. Okay. Let me give this command. So here few details are available. See, and those are separated by this colon. Okay. Each and every field has its own meaning. Okay. So what is the first field? That is called happy. Happy means that is username. Okay. And the next, see, separated by colon I said. Next means this one X. X means this is password, encrypted password. As of now we don't know, but will come where the password is stored. Okay. So first is user information, next is password information, and the third column or third field 1001, that is called unique ID, UID or owner ID. Okay. And the next is fourth is group ID. Okay, by default it got created. And the next is empty, that is fifth field. This field is called like comment section. I can easily mention what kind of user, or I can give any comment so that administrator user can easily identify this is application user or database user. If I am mentioning here application user or database user, I can easily identify, okay, this is application user. Okay. And the next field is called for home directory of that particular user. By default, if I am creating any user, his home directory will be under slash home only, and with his name, whatever name the user will have. Okay. And the next thing is called which shell this user is going to execute. If you want to execute something, which shell. Now here it is called bin bash, means bash shell. I can give sh also, only shell. I can give c shell also. Lot of shells are there, so I can use either of the thing. But bash is the latest thing, so we'll use bash as of now. By default, Linux has given bash as a default shell for the user, newly created user. You got this all the fields, like what is the meaning of all the fields? Okay, great. So now this came by default. What if I want on my customized way? I don't want like home happy. I want some other name. I can give also through command line. Okay. There are a lot of commands are there. If I want to change the home directory, I need to use user head hyphen d. So let's try it. User head hyphen d. Which home directory I want? I said home. I want home directory like Sam home, not happy home. I want home directory for this user, happy user. But this will not work as of now because I didn't. Okay, I don't want to. Suppose let it with this user. Okay, fine. But I want to create new user with my customized way. Okay, I'll say user head. Okay, I want directory to be home, maybe Sam directory. Okay, one option done. I can change my UID also, comment also. I'll say I want to change the comment. What comment I want to give? I will say this is application user. Okay, application user. I can add many stuffs also in the same command itself. I can change UID also. I'll say I want I don't want this 1001 UID. I want some other UID. I'll say UID is 1050. Okay. I can change the okay GID by default it will be creating. Okay. Suppose enough. I want to change the shell also for this shell. Okay. I'll say hyphen s maybe bin sh. Okay, I have given all the details here whatever needed. Now which user I want to create? I said okay, create one user that is called Linux user. Okay. Now if I am doing id and Linux, can you see this whatever information I gave? I gave UID 1050. It got created with that Linux by default it created group Linux also. Okay. And now if I am going to etc passwd file where all the user information is storing, can you see this Linux user password? Let it be 1050 and this command I already given application user, and I gave home directory home sam, and I gave which shell bin and shell. So I can create the user on different way. I can use these options also. Okay, here a lot of options are the shell password also we can give. We can delete the username, we can set the password. As of now I didn't set password, I just created a user. Okay, till here good, right? How to create a user with different option. Okay, now I created user, but I didn't set the password for the user as of now. Let's try to set the user password. So to set the user password, I'll say passwd, and for which user you want to set the password. Let me try with Linux user. So what it is telling changing password for user Linux. I said okay. New password will be test at the rate 123. Okay. It is telling bad password. I said okay, fine. That is fine for me. Okay, test at the rate 123. Now what it is telling passwd all authentication tokens updated successfully. It means I have successfully set the password for this particular user. Now if I want to log into this user, it will ask me for password. Through root I'll be able to log in without password, but if I am in some other user and try to log into this Linux server, Linux user, that time it needs password to log in. So to give you that idea, let me exit from this root. Now which user account I am in? EC2 user, right? From here I'll say switch user. Which user I want to log in? To log in, this is the command switch user and particular username. Okay. Can you see this? It is asking me for password. Now I'll say let me give my password, and I have given the password. Once I given the password, can you see this? It got changed. It was logged in with EC2 user earlier. Now which user? Linux user. And also we can check who am I. That command is there. Who am I? Who logged in? You can see Linux user logged in. Who am I means who logged in. It will show you the output. Who logged in currently. Clear, right? How to set password and how to log into that particular user from other user. Now to come out or log out for this user, we need to just simply execute exit command, and I just logged out. Now if I am telling who am I, who, on which user I logged in, EC2 user. Now if I am doing sudo -i and again I am pressing who am I, can you see this? It is root user. So it means who logged in the current shell, it will show you if you are executing this who am I command. Clear, right? Next, so this all, it is for newly added server. If I want to add the newly user, but what if I already created a user and I want to change the information of user? Okay, there is a command user mode, means modification. I want to do modification of user configuration. Okay, so now I did 1050, right, for Linux user. Now if I want to say no, I don't want 1050, I want 1055 for that particular user. Which user? Linux user. Now if I am doing id Linux, can you see this? This one got changed. UID. I can change the GID also. GID I didn't touch. I just touch only what you means user ID, and it is coming as 1055. It means I can easily change my unique ID, GID, everything through command also. And again, I'll check in that etc passwd file to get the user information. Here, can you see this? It got changed. It means whenever I am running that command, it is changing on this file itself, not any other. And Linux is denoting in this file only. Every time if I am doing id Linux, what it is doing, this command is searching on this file and it is giving you that information. Clear, right? Or any doubt?
This GID and the group's ID is same.
Yeah, I didn't change GID because I gave only U command. Can you see this? Where is U command? If I am giving G also, it will be changing. Let's try it. Oh, so to change the group, there is another thing we need to do. File is there. Okay. On previous day, I already explained, right, where the group information will be storing. You know, right? Cat etc group.
HC groups.
Yeah, cat etc group. So here we can directly change it here also. I'll say because any command I am executing, it is changing to this file itself.
Mhm.
Here if I am telling 1055, right? So now if I am doing id Linux, but it's not changing, I need to exit it and I need to sudo I. Now if I am doing id Linux, oh, it didn't change. Saved it, right? 1055. Oh, I need to force it somewhere. I need to update the database. To update the database, some command is there. As of now, I forgot. I'll let you know that one. Okay, I will search it
Yeah.
here only. Akash, remember? Update.
There was one which we used to do for Ubuntu, na. Forgot that. I'll find it.
Uh, Update DB, not update DB. Some command is there. So it will be mm, after executing that command, it will like show you that command. As of now, I forgot, but Fine, I'll let you know if I'm remembering that. I'll let you know. Okay. G new group ID for username. What command I gave? It should work. G for Linux user. Oh, it took. Wait. ID Linux. Oh, it took this time. That time I don't know. Something I gave something wrong maybe. So this time it took. Can you see this? 1055. If I am giving G, it is changing here.
Yeah.
So like this, we can change other options and the login name also I can change. I want to log in with different name. I'll say L. Which login? Maybe Linux to maybe I'll say Ubuntu login I want. For which user? Linux user, right? Okay. Now if I'm telling ID Ubuntu, can you this here the username got changed? Can you see this? I said change the username. To change the username, there is a command. L means login name, user login name. Okay. L means login name. So like this, we can change each and every details of user. I can change the home directory also. So what is the home directory as of now? This Ubuntu user. Let's check it. Home Sam is there. I can change something else. I'll say user mode. Okay. Hyphen D. Change the home directory slash home slash maybe I'll say Ubuntu user. Okay. Now for each user, Ubuntu user. So these all are the syntax. You have to follow this syntax to execute it on the server successfully. Otherwise, it will throw an error. Okay. Now if I'm telling cat etc passwd, can you see this? It got changed. Home Ubuntu it came, and username also Ubuntu. I changed it. I can change now to something else also. Maybe Linux again. I'll say user mode. Oh, sorry. User mode. To change the login, what is the command? Hyphen L option. Login. Now I want with Linux name for Ubuntu user. Okay. Now if I'm checking again, now it came to Linux. Can you see this? See the difference? So this is called user management. Means I can edit the user related details. Even though I can delete the user also, the command is available here. Uname hyphen userdel hyphen r means remove the which user. I can say I'll say remove happy user. Now here you can see happy user was there, right? Now if I am executing again, now happy user is gone because I have deleted. If once I executed that user del means what it is doing, it is coming to this file and from here it is deleting. Okay. So like this way we can create edit user. So now this is user related things done. Now there is called permission related thing, password related thing. Okay. So now I'll show you password related stuffs. Till here,
Well,
good,
is
right?
that the command which we used to use? Systemctl restart nscd.
No, no, that is different. Okay, fine. That I already updated to update something. I forgot the command. I'll let you know.
Because it's actually telling you need to restart. But if it doesn't, I think this can also do that. But anyway, good enough.
Uh,
That's it.
Okay. Okay. So user management is fine. All or any doubt? Tell me. You should remember these all fields. If someone is telling what are the fields available in etc passwd file, you have to explain each and everything. What is first? What is second? Third? Fourth? Five? Like this, you have to explain everything. Okay. So if all good here, how to create user, how to create like user related things, then I'll be moving to password management then. Okay. So password is mandatory for each and every user. Otherwise, if you doesn't set your password, anyone can log in with your user ID and they can do some nasty thing and you can be catch because the user is created only for you. So you should be very careful to give your set your password, and also password should be strong enough so that no one can hack it. Okay. So to set the password, I already showed you passwd and the user. Now there are a lot of other options are there for password management. When that user password will be expire, when he can set next, there are a lot of options are there to set the password and password related stuffs that I'm going to show you now. Okay. First command is passwd user. It means I want to set the password for user that I already set, but let me try again. Passwd. Let me clear this. I'll say passwd for Linux user. So what it is telling? Changing password for Linux. Okay, user. I can give any password. I'll say test at the rate 123. I'll give again a test at the rate 123. So what it is telling? Passwd all application tokens updated successfully. It means I successfully set the password. Now I'll show you. Let me create another user. User add maybe Sam user. Oh, Sam. Okay, fine. Let it be Sam already. What it is telling, it is giving me some warning. The home directory already exists. User are not copying any file means this Sam home directory by default made by Linux. This one only. Okay. Now I'll say I want to change the password of Sam directory. Now I'm saying test at the rate 123, but I'm giving wrong password here. Okay, and enter. So what it is telling? It is telling bad password, retype the same password. I say I gave the wrong password here when I am retyping it. So what it is telling? Sorry, password do not match. So it is matching the thing also. That's why like it is checking. You already knows in real time scenario everywhere it will be asking for 2 time password, 3 time, because if first time you are giving wrong password, second time maybe same wrong you'll give, that time you will get an error, so that you'll be aware that what kind of password you have given. So here also Linux is also checking on the same way whether both are matching or not. Okay. So here I'll say okay, I'll set password correct only. Test at the rate 123, test at the rate 123. Now pass WD all authentication token successfully. You are getting this particular line means you successfully set the password. Okay. Now one thing, I set the password, but I don't know when this password will expire for this particular user. Okay. So there is a command to know. What is the command? Change. CHAGE. Change command. Change hyphen L for which user? Maybe I Sam user I want. So what information it is giving? It is giving me last password change. When last password change happened? Today only I changed the password. Password expires by default. It is taking as never. Inactive also never. Account expire also never. But I can set manually for this user. Okay. So these are the options available for password related stuffs for the user. Okay. But it's telling minimum number of days between password change. It means minimum number. It means like if I'm setting 30, it means within 30 days, like after 30 days, only user will be set the password or change the password. Before 30 days, he cannot change the password. Like this, we can set it. This is maximum number of days between password change. Maximum how many days till password will be there. After that, I can change that also. I can set it here. Number of days warning before the password expire. It will give you the warning. Hey, your password is going to expire on so and so date. Please change your password. Like this also, it will give you the details. Here you can get all the details. Now I checked for details for SAM user. I'll say no, I want to check for Linux user as well. Let's try for Linux user. Here also we are getting all the details. But I previously I showed like user related details is available where? Can anyone tell me what is the path where user related details is available?
Cat ECT ETC slash password
Yeah,
PASWD.
first WD. Yeah, okay. So now that is user related. Now I want to search for password related. So for that we need under etc, but path is shadow. etc shadow. Okay. So password related where etc shadow, and user related where etc passwd. Okay. Linux has given this kind of name. Okay. So here if I'm coming to last, can you see this? SAM user, and this is your password with encrypted method. Okay, this is your password. What I have given password, the same password it is showing here, but it some other format they have given. Okay, and there are a lot of fields also. The same way like in passwd fields were there, right? Here also fields are there. First field is what? This is for username. Second field is called what? Password related. Now third field is called, here you can say, number of days when the password was last changed. So means in Linux, it is thinking like last password changed happened on 1977. Okay, from there it is counting. Now today I changed the password. That days it is showing here. Okay, and the next field is what? Fourth field, minimum number of days which password cannot be changed. Okay, it is 0 means I can change now itself. If I am making this 2 means I will be able to change this password after 2 days, not today. Okay. And the next field is called this one, right? Number of days after the password must be changed. And seventh field is called what? Number of days after password expired that the account is disabled. So this kind of total 9 field is available here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total 9 fields are available. Okay. And they have different meaning for different fields. Okay. And you should know all these fields. What is the meaning of first field, second field, third, fifth, like this? You have to remember all these things. Maybe interviewer may ask you, what are the fields available on etc shadow file? Can you please explain it? You have to explain each and everything. Okay, what is first field, what is second field, what is third field? So everything you have to explain. Now till here good, right? Where we'll get all the information here only. That change command I used right previously, change hyphen l sam. So this all information is getting from here itself. Okay, it is getting from here itself. It is going to this particular etc shadow file and it is getting all the details. So Linux has created in such a way that it will be storing somewhere. Whenever user needs something, I'll be going there and I'll be fetching the information from there and I'll show the user. So Linux is created in such a way that, okay. Any doubt here? No doubt, all good. Okay, great.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, now I will be changing something like when it will be expire, when it will be unlock, how to lock, how to unlock, minimum, how to set minimum days, how to set maximum days. So these are the information I will be just sharing you. Okay. Now what it is telling, first -d option is available. -d means deletes a password, making the account passwordless subject to excellent system policy. See, let me exit it. I'll say switch to Sam. It is asking me password, right? How to unset the password? I don't want to set the password. Okay. How to unset the password? I'll say what is the command? What it was doing? Pass wd, then -d. Pass wd -d. Delete the password. For which user? I'll say Sam user. So what is telling? Removing password for user Sam. Pass wd success. Success means it's successfully deleted. Now if I am trying to switch user from issue to user, let's try to Sam. See, without the password, I just came to here. There is some error because of the home directory. Ignore those error. But without password, I just logged in to Sam user. So it means I successfully deleted Sam user. Sam user password user. User just password. Let me clear this terminal. Okay. What are the next things are available? Let me set password again for Sam user. So to set the password, pass wd Sam user. I'll say test@123. Okay, test@123. What it is doing? It is saying okay, it is successfully updated. It means you have successfully set the password. Let me check the with L command. So it is giving me all the details. Now here, can you see this password expires is never? I'll say no, I don't want never. I want to set some days for password expire. So what is the command? E command -e I need to use. So what I'll do, I'll say passwd -e. Okay, expire. When this should expire? Maybe within 30 days. For which user? Sam user. Only one username maybe. Oh, I need to here give some. Oh, date I need to give maybe. When it should expire? I'll say tomorrow. Okay, now what is the date format? I don't know. Let's try it. 10 2024. Oh, syntax error maybe. Let's try it. Uh, pass wd -e options. You can search on internet like this. I'll get lot of options here. Can use statement also. What it is? I have to set some. Where is it is given? Wait. I'll search for GeekForce.
Sir, CHH capital E, year, month, and date.
Okay, that one.
I pinged you. I pinged in a group. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I think format is not correct. That's why it is not taking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, year format. Okay. Year, month, date. Okay, let's try it. Okay, if I am giving here change, let's see. That is giving a not. Okay, here expire -e. I need to use -e.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
Now, if I am doing change -l, Sam. Earlier it was okay. Account expires. Okay. 16 means tomorrow I have given, right? 16 something or 2022 I have given or 24. I didn't.
Why is that?
Wait. E expire date. Okay, I didn't give the correct format. Maybe because of that. Wait. Change options. I'll check from here. Change options. Yeah. Here I'll get good options. So here change hyphen D set last password change. Okay. E expire. Okay. Capital E I need to give. Okay. Fine. I'll say we need to give
First is
Should be
year
yeah, year first,
your
then month, then date.
24, and DD.
mm
Hmm.
Date.
DD
and DD.
16.
Maybe
Yes.
16 I'll give. Now if I'm doing this,
October 16, 24. Yes.
okay, account expires. Okay. Like this, all the options are available. I can
Yes.
lock the user account. I can unlock the user account. Minimum number means hyphen n. Maximum number means x. Warning day means w. I means inactive. So these are the options you can practice at home. This one I will copy and paste over here so that you can use it. And I'll give already Akash has given the command. You can try with that command and with these all the options. Okay. I can change other stuffs also. Maybe let's try to change. Maybe password inactive means I option we need to use, right?
I have one question.
I,
Like, so
yeah,
for example, if I lock the user, right, Sam,
yeah, yeah.
and when I do su hyphen Sam, I'm still able to go to Sam as a user.
Okay,
So what is the use
because
of?
yeah, because you are in root, you should try with EC2 user.
Okay, let me try that.
Root is the having all the full permission. He can do anything.
Mhm.
Company updates the route.
So I means what I mm, when the inactive, where is inactive or inactive not inactive or capital I can give capital I.
Capital I, sir.
Mm, why it is not given?
Number. You have to give number.
Oh, now number. How many days?
Yes.
So here maybe I'll say 5 days. Yeah. Now if I am doing change hyphen L Sam inactive, why it is not changing? I give for say Sam only, right? Which what are the options are available? Something changed or what?
Small L, name of the thing. Column.
I options.
Sudo chh capital
Hmm.
I
5 root.
number.
I gave the same thing, na? Change 5 and first same user. It is taking time to update or what? Or some other command came into picture. This is the latest one. Okay, I'll check here all the options. I inactive set password after expiration to inactive. Okay, expire is not there maybe because of that. Password expire is not there because of that. It is not setting, I think. So let me check the password first expire. E expire date, set account expire. Okay, inactive list minimum now. The last set. Why it is not changing here also? Password expires. E should also change. Account expire and password expire. How to set password expires? Let's try it. How to set password expires in Linux. What Reddit is giving try? Let's try it. Hyphen E only. Change hyphen E expire. Change hyphen. Maybe let me change here. Let me give 17. It will change. It's changed, but it is not changing here. Never. This one I need to check. I think maybe something had changed, but earlier it was working fine. But like this way, you can change the user password related stuff when user can log in, lock, unlock. Okay, lock also. What is the command to lock? Change hyphen L, right? Change hyphen L, not L, U. I think U. Then SAM user. Oh no, pass WD. Pass WD hyphen U hyphen L means lock for SAM user. Yes. Okay, for pass WD, sorry, pass WD hyphen E expire. Date I need to give. What was the date? It is not taking, man. If I'm giving this
Just try a number there, some.
expire pass WD,
Just say 30, something like that.
it is not working also.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, pass WD help file. Let me check. Pass WD hyphen U L E expire. The name of the account. Expire the password for named account root only. Okay, it will be changing only root account. Okay, okay, fine, fine. So if I'm changing pass WD hyphen E, okay, and if I'm giving uh, maybe some date 30 days for root. Uh, why it is not doing like this? So here all the options for root only. Okay, pass WD. Okay, this one I'll check why it is not updating. But till here, good, right? Any other doubt other than this thing? But you can be changing if you are using some other ways. Maybe it will work because what happened, in like latest version, maybe they are changing some commands and everything. Latest version we are using from like previous one. Now this came with latest version. Maybe something had changed. That's why it is not reflecting over here. Okay. But other than this, all good, right? User management and password management.
So we'll just try this now. Pass WD minus E with some SAM.
Okay.
Oh, that go to EC2.
Pass
Pass
WD
WD
hyphen E
E space SAM.
space SAM.
Enter.
Oh, it will expire. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Like
next,
it
yeah,
can, yeah, expire like instant and account expire will be later. Okay, got it.
right.
Yeah, now password is expired. I need to change the password. It's telling whenever you will go next, that time it will ask you to change the password because it got expired. Switch to SAM. What it is telling? Okay, let me check. I gave test at that 1 2 3, right? Oh, I gave wrong password. Test at that 1 2 3. Oh, authentication failure. It is unlocked or what? Uh,
Thank you, Gabriel. Now.
password. Which password I set for Sam? Test only, right? Let me change. Pass WD for Sam user. Oh, only root can do. Okay, fine. I'll say pass WD for Sam user. Uh, test at the rate 1 2 3. Oh, I got it. Okay. Switch Sam. Still same. Why? Maybe it's unlocked or what? Tested that one of. Maybe this user got locked. I need to unlock it. So what is the command? Pass wd-u same user, right? Yeah. Now maybe I'll be able to log into same user. Yeah. It was locked. That's what I was unable to log in. Now what is telling, since password got expired, what is after giving password, what is telling? You are required to change your password. So I can give any password, maybe Sam password. Oh, it is asking for current password. I gave wrong password. I gave new password. So test at that 123. Current password also test at that 123. Now new password Sam and Sam. Oh, it should be what it is telling. The password is shorter than 8 characters. It should be more than 8 characters. Okay. I'll say Sam at that 12345. Oh, it is too simple. Now you have to give the strong password. It is checking dictionary and everything by Linux. Okay. So you have to set a strong password for this. Clear, right? How to lock, unlock, and how to change the password, how to expire the password for that particular user. Here all the things are available. All good?
Yes.
Okay. So, but I got only from Akash yesterday's all the scenarios. What about others? If you are not completing those scenarios, I'll not proceed maybe, because maybe you are not completing means you are not practicing anything. It means you are just taking casually everything. I don't want that. If you
Guys, if you're in Bangalore, see, I make a constant effort to come to class every single day. Samuel is there next door. Even he'll come if that is the case. But I'm making a constant effort to come travel almost 7.5 kilometers every day. Even though it's raining, people will keep giving excuses. I come here, I make sure that I complete whatever he gives and then go. Right? And if we have any doubts, people have reached out to me even during off the class hours. I still help. That is not a problem. But we need your effort. If you are not putting effort, then it is yours, not ours.
yeah, correct. Later on, maybe this is the basic thing. Once I'll be moving to DevOps, that time it will be more stuffs will be there. That time you cannot catch all the things. So you have to focus. Otherwise, it would be lost for you only. I can
If you
complete on time, not an issue.
if you guys can come to class and if you are in Bangalore, try to come to class if you are not able to make time after the class is completed because I am there. I will be there for another 1 hour after the class is completed. I'm there till almost 10 o'clock. Post that I leave. So if you want to discuss anything or if you have any doubts or anything, we can finish the homework. If you have any clarifications or anything, we can clarify that for you. Samuel is also here. We can actually get it done.
Yeah. I need a like tomorrow. I need all the scenarios answer from everyone. Okay. First I'll check. First I'll check all the scenarios output. Then I'll start. Otherwise, I'm not going to start tomorrow. Okay. Okay then. If all good, then we can complete the session tomorrow. We'll meet again.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye.